Have you ever looked in the mirror and realized you don't actually recognize the person looking back? Not because you've aged, but because you've spent so long performing for everyone else that you've forgotten who is actually behind those eyes. You aren't kind, you're just tired of pretending. It's a specific kind of ache. It's the feeling of being known for things that aren't actually true about you. You're known for being the reliable one, the kind one, the one who always says the right thing. But lately, when you look in the mirror, you don't see a person. You see a performance. You see a high-functioning mask that has become so heavy it's starting to crush the woman underneath. If you're tired of being liked for a version of yourself that doesn't exist, then stay with me. We need to talk about why you've been living in a prison you built yourself and how to finally walk out of it. You call it being a good person. You call it being considerate and polite or kind. But in the silence of your own mind, in those late hours when the world is quiet, you know the truth. You feel like a fraud. You are performing a script written by people you don't even respect to please a crowd that isn't actually looking at you. You have spent your entire life polishing this mask. You've become the nice girl, the one who never makes a scene, the one who always understands, the one who is eternally agreeable. But here is the clinical truth. While you are busy being liked, you are losing the one thing that makes you a whole, integrated woman, your personal authority. You are trading your destiny for a few crumbs of social approval. And let's be honest, those crumbs aren't even filling you up. Today, as a friend and as someone who understands the human psyche, I want to help you calculate the cost of that trade. Today, we aren't just going to be better. We are going to dismantle the nice girl and replace her with the radical truth of the self-possessed woman. To understand why your power is leaking, we have to look at the code you've been running in your head. The philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche spoke about a concept called slave morality. He argued that the majority of people, the herd, created a system of values that rewards weakness and punishes strength. Think about it. Because the weak cannot achieve power, they declare that being nice, being humble, and being self-sacrificing are the highest virtues. They make a virtue out of their inability to act. They say, "I'm not weak, I'm just kind." You were raised in this. From the time you were a little girl, you were told that your ambition was greed, that your anger was hysteria, and that your desire to lead was unfeminine. You've internalized these values to ensure that the herd doesn't attack you. But a woman of true depth is not a member of the herd. She is an individual who creates her own values. Modern society has even hijacked the word authenticity. They tell you it means being vulnerable and sharing your feelings. But I want you to be careful here. Most of what passes for sharing is actually just a performance to get pity or validation. It's a way of saying, "Look how much I'm hurting. Please tell me I'm okay." True authenticity isn't a performance for others. It is radical self-honesty. It is the terrifying, exhilarating ability to look into your own shadow, the parts of you that are dark and messy, and admit what you actually want. Do you want to be the most influential person in your industry? Do you want to be wealthier than everyone you know? Do you want to stop answering the phone for people who drain you? The nice girl would never admit these things. She'd say she wants to give back. But the integrated woman admits her desires without needing a noble excuse. She knows that her masculine drive for results and her feminine intuition for truth are not at war. They are her dual engines. Let's talk about how your brain is lying to you. In psychology, we talk about the ego not as arrogance, but as a survival process. Its job is to maintain a self-image that the world will accept so you don't get kicked out of the tribe. You've convinced yourself that you are the nice girl. You've buried your dark desires, your aggression, your hunger, your cold, sharp calculation so deep that you can't even feel them. But those parts of you aren't dead. They've just gone underground. And when power goes underground, it becomes toxic. When you repress your shadow, you don't become a good woman. You become a harmless woman. And a harmless woman is not a virtuous woman. She is simply a weak woman who is easy to control. A woman who cannot say no, has no yes that matters. The social mask is the tool your ego uses to navigate the 99%. You wear it because you're afraid of the price of being real. And make no mistake, the price is high. Being real means being willing to be misunderstood. It means being willing to be the villain in the story of a manipulative friend or a demanding boss. When you stop playing the role of the pleaser, people will get angry. They will say you've changed. They will try to guilt trip you back into the mask. But what they are actually saying is, I'm losing the version of you that was convenient for me. Before we move to the tactical steps, I want to speak directly to the woman who feels a lump in her throat right now. If you are realizing that your kindness has actually been a form of self-abandonment, I want you to know you aren't alone. We are building a community here for women who are done with the performance. We are creating an elite frequency for those who want to balance their fierce masculine boundaries with their deep feminine wisdom. If that resonates, join us. Subscribe and help this message reach other empowered women who are currently suffocating under the expectations of the masses. This isn't just a channel, it's a movement toward realized authority. You've seen the mechanics of the lie. Now we move to the climax, the great unmasking. To become fully integrated, you must stop seeking fit and start seeking alignment with reality. Think about your goals for this year. Are you pursuing them because you want them, or because you want the status of being seen as successful? The nice girl wants to be seen as successful so she can be praised. The integrated woman wants success because it is the natural expression of her talent. Most women are terrified that if they stop being the pleaser, they will be left alone. But I ask you, what is the value of a connection that requires the death of your soul to maintain? If you have to lie to be loved, you aren't being loved. Your mask is. Here's your operational protocol for authenticity. Action 1. The shadow mirror. For the next 24 hours, perform a thought audit. Every time you're about to say something nice or accommodating, stop. Ask yourself, what is the truth I am hiding right now? Example, someone asks for a favor. You say, I'd love to. The dark truth is, I'm exhausted and I find your requests entitled. You don't have to say it out loud yet, but you must stop lying to the woman in the mirror. Action 2. Social demasking. Identify one person who benefits from your silence. Today, have a conversation where you use 0 social buffers. No, I'm sorry. No, I think. No, if you don't mind. State your boundary with the cold precision of a professional. I am no longer available for these types of calls. Do not explain. Do not justify. Stand your ground and feel the power of being disliked for being real. Action 3. The value mandate. You must create your own values. Most of yours were given to you to make you a better servant. Write down 3 new values that serve your integrated vision. Example, truth over comfort, efficiency over politeness, self-respect over social approval. Live by these for 1 week. If a request violates them, the answer is an authoritative no. To summarize, authenticity isn't about being soft. It's about being radically honest. The nice girl is a proxy for a morality of weakness. Self-deception is just a survival mechanism that has outlived its usefulness. The price of being real is that the 99% will stop liking you. They will say you've changed. They are right. The person they knew was a servant. The woman standing here now is self-led. Do not fear the quiet that comes with growth. The view from the summit is wide, and yes, it can be lonely, but you don't need the approval of the herd. You need the respect of the elite. And the elite, the truly powerful, integrated people, only respect those brave enough to be real. The nice girl is gone. The pleaser has been retired. The mask is on the floor. Pick up your personal authority. Live your truth. Command your internal domain. The decision is yours.